welcome along and welcome back to Stone Valley. Today we are going to deal with these trees one way or the other. I've got to the point where I'm I've tried a few things. I tried a little bit off camera, seeing what I could do to do them. These trees, it seems, do not want to be sorted and do not want to be easily cut and dealt with. So I have downloaded a mod that hopefully is going to get these cleared. We've only got 7,300 to pay for, or to play with. So we're going to have to lease it. And fingers crossed this is going to work, because this really is my last ditch effort to get these trees rid of. So let's pop into the shop here, and it should be under forestry, I think. So forestry equipment, and at the back here we've got this. This is the Tree Begone. It's 42,000. We'll get it in. Oh wow, no. Yeah, in that, and then a nice John Deere yellow. Perfect. Blade drum color is silver steel, and the other color is black. Yeah, that will do. No beacon on it. It is 43,000. We're gonna lease it. We can for 2,198. So I hope this grass is going to be worth it. But there it is. I'm going to hook up to the back of this tractor, and hopefully it'll just be a case of backing it up to this stuff. It's definitely able to get rid of full trees, so I'm hoping it's going to get rid of the various bits and pieces we've got. That I saw the back of the tractor go down quite considerably then. I think we're all right. Just check this. Did it go back? Oh, wow. Actually, yeah. Look at that. That is quite a drop on the back of this. This is a heavy piece of kit. Still, it might do the job. And so we're going to head back up to the farm and give it a try. While I've been faffing about getting new pieces of equipment, our weeder, or our hired worker on the weeder, has been beavering away on field 10. You can see it just at the top right of the window there, or top left of the window there, sorry. Beavering away, going through field 10 and getting that job done, getting us some money in. It's 42% of the way through at the moment, but because of field 10's really weird shape, I will be surprised if that is a correct number. And we know that we've got the big section at the top of field 10 over the far corner that isn't included in that current course play setup. That's gonna take a while to get to. So I'd be surprised if the weeder gets finished today. But I am determined that these trees are going to be gone. So let's bring this around here and see if we can't get this to work. So certainly this should get rid of the stumps. And yeah, one of the reasons why I grabbed this bit of kit is because it is usable by this tractor. Oh, wow, that is great. Come on. Look at that. So we just back it up to the tree and let it do its job. And it should just kill the whole thing. This is gonna work, and it's gonna work well. Fantastic. Look at that. Wow. And that is one tree immediately gone. Yep, this is the piece of kit that we want. Right, back up to this stump, and oh, look at that, just taking it out line by line, and then it's gone. Now, we might have to lift this up for this. So this thing refused to go in a stump grinder. It is not giving me any issues at all with this. It's just eating through it. Yep, that one's gone. We're gonna have this cleaned in no time. I mean, seriously, no time flat. This isn't going to make us any money, but is just worth doing because time versus effort. It's taken way too much effort to try and clear these trees. And yeah, I'd much rather use this. It may not be massively realistic, but then my excuse for that is neither of these trees. They absolutely defied realism. So instead, and we did cut them at least. So instead, I'm just going to clear them out, get rid of them, and then we will be done. And we can get to ploughing this field. But look at that, just straight through. Eats the whole thing. Oh. Now this is where I run into trouble in that. Oh no, you just go for the branch and it takes it. Perfect. Last one. Look at that, eating straight through it. Mush the whole thing. And then we just got a branch sitting there like that. That was so much easier. It really was. And this is on the mod hub. This is the Tree Begon. It fits on any tractor if you're looking to clear up trees like those. And yeah, it's there's even a skid steer version, a small version for a skid steer, which would just be awesome. Now we've got this area cleared. What we're going to do is we're going to get the plow out and get this plowed. Oh, wow, we've still got a stump up here. So we'll get rid of this stump as well. Right, so get the tractor out the way. There we go. We will drop our Tree Begon. Well, we'll get rid of this last stump, and then we're going to drop our Tree Begon off. And, yeah, then we're going to plow the rest of this. I think what I'm going to do is we'll have to hold on to the plow because I'm going to get this shed demolished. And it's a little bit more involved like that. I'll have to get the demolishers in, i.e. take it into Giants Editor off camera and drop this shed out. Because, yeah, this is completely in the way of what we want to do on here and unfortunately isn't removable. So I'm going to have to take drastic action. Not looking to update the map again. So hopefully that's not going to be a problem. And if it, well, if it does, I'll just have to edit it again to take out the single shed. So it should be fine. Right, let's get over here. Bring this down here. And then I want to turn on allow create fields, rotate the plow. Right, now we should be able to get this turned into a proper grass field and somewhere for us to generate just a little bit of feed for the cows. If we can do that, then this field will be very good and very useful to us, because at the moment we don't have anywhere like that, and we're a little bit stuck for getting feed for the cows. Now these trees I've left in are going to be a little bit fiddly, but that should be fine. I'm not expecting to come up with too much trouble with them. We're going to just have to plow around them a little bit, which gets a little bit interesting. It should be, as I said, absolutely fine. There we go. Then I'm just going to come around the other side and just bring this in here to take the edge off this corner. Now, we're going to have to get a seeder, of course, to get some grass into here as well. So we'll have to lease one of those. This is part of the reason why the weeding contracts that are being done by the hired worker are still so important. It's going to allow us to get the other aspects of this field finished and done. And considering we're in June, I doubt we're going to have any chance this year to get this field sorted with the Oh, come on. Yeah, there we go. Sorted with the grass and actually get any grass harvested off here this year. Looks like we've got a piece of tree there. But it's a piece I cannot pick up. Yeah, that's too heavy. If I get the bit too close to that, that's going to take that tree out. So I'll have to have a fiddle about with that and get that sorted. But that's not good to have a bit of the old trees sitting there. And yeah, they are still causing me hassle, even though I've got rid of them. Which is a little bit annoying, to be honest. Getting this to do even this area, even if I left that shed there for now, which I'm looking at this and looking at the progress we're making, and I think we may very well get the grass planted in here today, which would be actually quite something. I'd rather get that done and get this planted and get this area moving without worrying about the sheds there than waiting until next time once we got rid of that shed to plant it. So I think what I'm gonna do is get this plowed, get this planted, and then we can go from there and give ourselves maybe 4 bales of hay off here 3 times a year, possibly 4, which would be very, very good. I mean, that would be really helpful. And then we are able to expand the farm and add more later. If we can just reduce our feed bill for the cows a little bit in this first year, that would be great. That would just make a massive, massive difference to us. So yeah, getting this seeded today, I think is going to be the aim. And then if we can always come back and expand it later. Obviously, what I don't want to do is return this plow if I'm going to just have to hire it again. Because you have to, well, obviously it costs a fair amount to hire. So yeah, we might have a look and see how much it costs per day to hold on to it. And if we can get the shed removed for next time, we'll probably get that top half of the field done and planted in July. And yeah, then we're not going to be too far behind with the second half. Oh, we missed a bit. There's a big bump in the middle of this field. I think I'm going to have to get smoothed out to properly do the field. So we'll see what we can do there. But in general, this is cutting through here pretty nicely, and we're going to have a field, proper grass field in no time. There's not a lot to the side of this tree, so I'm going to try and, well, I think we're going to take it. We're going to take the field out to the width of the old pads down the bottom there. So I'm trying to do at the moment is position myself so that I can get a clean cut around the tree into the earth. And sometimes it's just a lot of maneuvering and maneuvering and plowing and maneuvering to get round things like trees like this, where you don't tend to get them in fields with a lot of space around them, because obviously trying to maneuver a tractor around such a small area and get the field to still be very nicely workable is a challenge sometimes. There's also little bits of area up here that's really difficult and won't let me work for some reason. So I think, yeah, it's here. There's something around here that is, yeah, there. I don't know what that is, whether that's an old route or something, but that might cause an issue when we come to plant, maybe. We'll have to see, but at the moment, yeah, it's something to take a note of and keep an eye on. But we're about 2 rows. Nope, I think, yeah, 2 rows from the end. We've got this one here, and then it gets a little bit wider to the bottom end of the field. Very shallow turn with a plow, because you don't want to bend anything. And that's all good. Wow, that picked up and then dumped down. And you can see where now we need to smooth things out, because that is not going to work. Yeah, that's not going to work at all, especially with the seeder. A seeder will never get to that. So we'll smooth that out before we get a seeder down here. Otherwise, I think we've got one more row the whole way up the field. And then we've just got a little bit of finishing off to do down this end. Okay. So I've got the collisions bit on here. Because look, under here, there's a bit of tree. That's really weird. You can't see it otherwise. But yeah, that's what we got stuck on. There's a collision there that needs clearing off. Shouldn't be too hard to clear off. All we'll do is grab that piece of kit that we had a minute ago, the tree be gone, and just run it over that patch and see if it'll move it. But yeah, that's pretty hilarious that there is a patch still there that is that has a collision. That will cause us all sorts of problems if we can't get rid of it. So looks like we've got something similar down this corner as well. Look at that. So I'm guessing there's a couple of trees. Okay, maybe not. Oh yeah, there we go. What is that? That isn't a bit of a tree. That's just a leftover collision from the shed here. So the shed's gone, but the collision hasn't. So that is going to be an area we can't farm at all, annoyingly. So let's, well, we'll get as much around here as we can. But yeah, I doubt we're going to be able to do much around there at all. It is done though, and dusted. And yeah. We can now get the headlands done. Whoa, I've still got that on. One more. There we go. And then we'll see if we can clear off that collision at the top. Not going to be able to do anything, as I said, about the one at the bottom. And then we'll be able to maybe go get a cheap seeder and get some grass seeded on this field. That would be brilliant. And there we go. We've gone a little bit further up, and we have got a patch here to fill in. So we'll just get that done, and then avoiding the bit that we know is trouble, we've got this bit here. Like so. There we go. Square things off. And then what I do need to try and do is pull this bit of tree away from here. We're going to have to do it with the plow. Unless... Oh, no, it has. It's pushed it right into the field. Perfect. So we will turn the allow create fields off. Let's just double check that. Where are you? Yeah, that is off. And then we can just lower this down in the shed. Not that that's going to be a huge problem, because, to be perfectly honest, if it was to create a bit of field in here, we're going to be doing that anyway. Right, but now we want the tree be gone, and we want to see if we can get rid of these last 2 problems. So the first one's going to be easy. This branch is easily going to disappear. So I pick this up. Yeah, this is a heavy piece of kit. But yeah, we'll take this down here and just do this. Turn it on. Drop it down. Clear off that last stump. We've got a little bit of wood that's sitting down this bottom corner to clear off. So clear that off as well. Like that. And then, well, the one in this corner over here, it's not going to do anything for. I will have a go with it, but I don't think it counts as a tree. I think it's just a collision that we can't get rid of. Let's see. That's interesting. Has it cleared it? No, there it is. Right there. Okay. And no, that's not going to clear that. So we won't worry about that one. And we'll see if it'll clear this one up the top here. Oh, no, this is the issue with this slope. Is that is not going to work for any of our seeders or anything like that. So we're going to have to get that smoothed out in a moment. What I want to do first is get this over here and turn that on. Has that gone? That gone? Did we manage to get rid of it? No, it is still there. We just managed to miss it. Right. So let's take this. It's right there. Okay. And turn this on. Back it up. And, we can't clear that. Wherever that is, or wherever that has its collision, that is going to be a problem. So, yeah, I'm going to have a play around and see if I can clear that out, because I don't think we're actually going to be able to get a seeder around that. So, we'll have a go. We'll see what happens. And, yeah, with any luck, we'll be good. First, though, I'm going to pop back down to the shop. We're going to go and grab ourselves a seeder and some seed and get this planted. Down to the shop. And what are we going to pick up? I'm hoping there's a low-cost option here for us with the seeder. I think most of the seeders I've added in mods have been fairly big ones. So let's have a look. Seeders. There's that one. Yeah, everything we've got is large. We've got the Seed Hawk. We've got the Borgolt air cart, and yeah, everything we got here is large. Can we hire this for not a huge amount of money? Yes, is the answer to that. And then we want a bag of seeds to put in it. Seeds, thankfully, are not expensive, and we've not got a big field, so I'm hoping that's gonna keep our costs down. And yeah. Oh, what did you think to yesterday's Attigan Park video, by the way? What a turn up to have one of these available in for second hand straight off the bat. One of these Kubota R640s. Unfortunately, as I mentioned in the video, you guys in the live stream for Friday night decided that she didn't get one of these. She'd go with the Ford Sierra or Zebra, sorry, that I was planning to go with originally. So I am still going to go with that once we're a little bit careful with money. But I am thinking on that we're probably going to bring that Kubota in as the shop piece of equipment as it is now, with the nice idea that in fact having a used one in the shop is really cool. So yeah, I think we're going to go with that for there. Right, let's get this back up to our farm and see if we can get some grass into the ground. I am a complete idiot. That is a grass roller that will seed grass. Oh, right. Okay, we're going to use that because that's why we bought it. This is a very expensive transport system that we've just got here in this seeder. I'm so annoyed with myself. Well, at least if the grass seeder doesn't work, we don't have to have another trip down to the shop to go and get a seeder. But really. Really? I've got equipment that I should be using at my farm, and I haven't used it. Well, I have, or I am. I've just messed it up completely. Right, grass seed in. It only takes 200 liters. Let's go and have a look. How's our tractor doing? That is turning. Okay, so he's all good. Let's see how well this piece of kit works. So turn it on. We have grass seed selected. Let's take it down and roll away. And look at that. Wonder if it rolls at the same time that it seeds. That would be good. But yeah, certainly it's doing a grand job of seeding, and it is not going down very fast at all. So that is great news. You should be able to get all of this done with just this seed and not have to worry about anything else, like how stupid I am for hiring a seeder when I don't need one. Oh, it's brilliant. So before I go any further across this field, I'm just going to deal with this problem I was talking about earlier, because it's just going to get more and more extreme as I go across. So let's into here, construction, landscaping, and I want to smooth things out. We want to take a fairly wide thing and just smooth down here. Hopefully this will even things out. Is that making things worse? I think that's making things worse. Right. So what I'm going to do is go like that. And we're going to do that. We're going to select our top point. So, slope target point and bring it from here up. Really? You're going to undo everything that I've just done. Fantastic. And there's still this massive hole. Oh, okay. We're going to get the rest of this seeded and then sort this next time, I think. I think there's going to be some off-camera work trying to sort this field out, because this is not behaving itself whatsoever. In fact, because this is going to be a little bit messy, I think what we'll do is we'll get this bit. No, I'm just going to seed it and we'll get it all sorted today. And then if I need to do a little bit of clearing up off camera, once we've got everything flattened out, like I'm already going to have to do, then we'll get that done in time for Wednesday's episode, because I want to get this field done and dusted, and at the moment we just keep getting things in the way. To be honest, the kind of issues I'm coming across today are the kind of issues that you come across when you start doing things with maps that maybe the original map creator hadn't intended, and that's where I'm it tends to be where I come up against things that are problems like this. So yeah, it's fully expected that you'd find issues and bits and pieces like this when you're probably going a little bit out of the bounds than you normally would. They're not insurmountable problems. I'm able to very easily get past these. Just not something that I'm able to do while I've got the camera rolling and recording. So we'll get them sorted. We'll get everything where we want to, and then we should be in a position where things run a little bit smoother, especially as we get towards the end of the year, and we get another couple of harvesting contracts under our belt with any luck. And then we should be making some serious money again, and hopefully can get Field 5 done. That's the one that we got targeted next. It will give us a lot of extra land to play with. It'll give us somewhere to start making some silage, and yeah, be a next great upgrade for our farm. So that's what we're targeting next. This, though, I've just got a little bit round the tree there to do. We've got this hole to go round now. But this, I think, is just about done. I think it's that tree causing it. I think there's something underground to do with that tree that means that we've got this issue at the moment. So that is what we've got to clear up. Take this round here. And back this up here. Because this has got a roller built into it, it's actually got rid of most of the stones on here. We've got a few medium-sized ones that are still hanging around. I can't rock pick on here now. So, yeah, those are staying. But they're not massive, and they're not tons of them, so we should be okay. There we go. And we didn't use hardly any seed as well. Oh, I really didn't need to spend the money on that cedar. That was not worth it. Few bits and pieces to sort out before next time, but I should have everything ship-shape by the next episode. So for now, we're going to leave this here, which means that all that remains is for me to say
thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Special thanks to all my patrons and channel members. Your support is invaluable in making these videos and helping the channel to grow. For more from Virtual Farmer, check out the links below, follow on Twitch to watch live, and for more videos, subscribe and ring that bell. I will see you next time. Goodbye.